This is Influencing the Right Way. Our goal is to raise the standard of the fitness industry. We're out here trying to make people's lives as healthy and as happy as we possibly can. And the only way we're going to do that is if we take it as serious as a medical doctor does. What is going on, guys? You are listening to Influencing the Right Way. I'm the Viking, and with me I have
Sarah freaking Sloan.
All right, so today we've got a great podcast. We are going to talk about something that is going to help you reach other people and have them be a part of this thing you're trying to accomplish. Growing your business, reaching out to other people, expanding on what is your mission. Tell it to me a little bit about including people on your mission, Sarah.
Including people in your mission is like we're getting a group.
Wait, do you say including people in your mission or completing people on your mission?
In. You say on?
I think I said on.
On your mission?
This is the mission we're on. No, but you're going to bring people into your mission.
Yeah.
That's right.
Including people in your mission.
Correct preposition.
Is getting a group to rally behind your purpose, your cause, your reason for existence, your culture, your community.
But why would anybody want to talk about and communicate and help pontificate your mission if it's your mission?
Well, if you bring it back, people like being in tribes.
Oh, she brought it up.
She brought it up.
Okay, talk to me about a tribe.
So people identify with certain groups. They don't necessarily identify with the product, the thing you're selling. Mm-hmm. They want to hear about the person or the thing behind it. The mission is what people want to get involved in.
The why you're doing it, the purpose behind what you're doing.
Yes. People get into your why, not your what or how.
Okay.
And so if we communicate our why and actually invite people to be a part of that why, you'll be able to create one big community around, it's like a tribe.
Yeah.
Around your thing.
No, that completely makes sense.
Yeah.
I think that sometimes we can overcomplicate like how easy it is to get people to understand why we're doing what we do. But we have to be able to talk about why we're doing it and not what we're doing. Mm-hmm. So I will give a slight critique right now to a lot of, and it's not in a bad way, it's a lot of social media that I see inside of the fitness industry. And what it looks like is telling people what they should be doing and giving tips and tricks. There's nothing wrong with that, right? That's a very great way to help people out and to reach new people. But if you think about this from like a very mechanical point of view, is if your social media is all about like, hey, use this quick hack to cook your meals, or, do a push-up like this instead of like this to save your rotator cuffs. There's nothing bad with all of those, but everybody is doing those. Because if they're tips and tricks and they actually help, I'm sure a lot of other people know it. And then you're just giving people information. What I want to hear is the tips and tricks, and then why are you giving the tips and tricks? Hey, we put out last week all this information about how to increase your squat. The reason we're doing this, one of the most common accidents amongst older people is that they fall down because they don't have the muscle to be able to stand upright. So even going up and down a flight of stairs can mean death for somebody in their 70s or 80s. How can we actually get around that? Well, by using progressive overload and strength during our 50s and 60s. Boom! Look at what I just did right there. So you know what I did in that little pitch? What I did is now it makes sense. That person can be marketing to people in their 50s and 60s who have got a little time, a little extra money, and they want to get into weight training and be a little stronger. But also it's not just about looking better. It's about living longer and being healthier. So now the tip and trick, along with why I'm doing it, can segment to exactly who I'm talking to. Boom, there's your business. Somebody steal that and take it. Who wants to
Boom.
Who wants to make $1 million? I just gave you $1 million idea right there.
There's a really great book that explains this. Start with why. Really highly recommend it. But you think about it, if you are on social media or whatever you're doing, if I looked at your page and I was like, oh, this guy's a personal trainer, there's so many people that I can do that with.
Yeah.
So many. That's not going to create a mission. That's not going to create a cult. That's not going to create anything that you're wanting to get people to back up.
Yep.
But if I looked at you and I was like, oh, this guy really backs up getting people results and like passionately changing lives through mental health performance.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, now next time I want to get into fitness, but like focus on the mental aspect of it, I'm going to talk to that guy, not the other guy where I was like, oh, he's a personal trainer. That's what he does.
Yep.
I want to know the why are you doing whatever you're doing is what people need to back up and support.
And so
mission
when we
for.
talk about including people on your mission, first you got to have the mission, like what we just stated, the purpose, the reason why you're doing the whole thing. And then once you're doing that, you can actually tell people, hey, I know that you know somebody else who, is struggling with like mental health. And so it's maybe not the cure for everything, but I know strong physical activity can really give you a sense of accomplishment, confidence, purpose. So if you know somebody who is struggling with mental health disorder, let them know that this is what I'm into and maybe, I can help them out. Now what you did is you included somebody else, probably your customer, like somebody who's actually already buying your service, to want to go and talk about why you're doing this, because they can go help someone else. What's really crazy about people is that they're good-natured. And if somebody else understands your purpose and it's a good purpose, you want to help people with their mental health, like, oh, yeah, I want to go help people with their mental health. And they'll go out and sing your song because it's the right thing and they connect with it.
That's a tribe they want to be a part of.
Exactly. But you do have to ask. This is the funny part that I think happens a lot is like, we think that just having the purpose or the mission, all of a sudden people are going to come flocking to you. Maybe a few will, right? But a lot of people, you got to ask, right? This is business. At the end of the day, if you're not getting out there and shaking somebody's hand and asking for something, you're not going to win. You have got to make that move.
Yeah.
And you got to be able to explain your why, your purpose, the exact right way so they can feel your passion. They can feel that you really fucking care about it. And then they will go do it for you.
Yeah, I also think like at the end of the day, people just want to be accepted. I mean, being in a tribe, that meant that like you had security and safety with like being in a tight knit group. And, like we still want that. And so when we go out and we actually include people in our mission, we shake their hand, we tell them thank you for being a part of our mission. We ask them to we give them responsibility about growing that mission and being a part of our tribe.
Yep.
Then they want to go out and do that and do marketing for you. That's when you really create a big group, but two, a culture that can expand globally.
Yeah. So, and you can even see like at the end of this podcast, I will say, hey, if you connected with this, go show other people that this is something that you care about and that you care about them and spread the word. I asked for it, right? And that's not there for no reason. Is like, I know that what I'm doing on this podcast is a good service. And there's people that can benefit from it. But I also need to include other people in my mission to get that word spread. In fitness, there's this thing I see all the time that I'll be very, very blunt, that I fucking hate. This is like the like lone wolf mentality, the like tough guy, badass, I'll do it myself. And I know you guys are going to hate me for saying it, but this is a lot in that like bodybuilder community, right?
Put my hood on, my hat on, look down, don't talk to anyone. This is me and my time.
And I get it. Yeah. You know what? I get it. For some people, that fitness and that working out, it's like a self thing and that's the thing you're doing and that's fine. But if this is your business,
yes, yeah.
Right? If what you're doing is you're a personal trainer or you're a fitness coach, you're whatever it is.
I want to explain the difference between that real quick. So the reason why this is your business, because you are creating a tribe around whatever that is. This is your mission. Someone who is just like wants to get a workout in and not talk to anyone, they probably have a tribe of some other people.
They've got something else to do.
They don't want to be in that tribe.
Yeah.
But if you are in the fitness industry, that is your mission, that is your tribe, and you being the lone wolf and excluding everyone else is just a selfish kind of thing to do.
And so first, it's hurting you. So I just hope, I want that to like sink in for that person. Like, you're hurting yourself by doing that. But more importantly, you're hurting other people by doing that. If you have a good product or service, you genuinely like know your shit and you can help people, but your idea is to be the tough guy and to go out there and stick it yourself and be alone. Let me tell you what, you are letting other people down by not helping them out. There are people that need your service and they need that level of confidence. They need a friend. They need a mentor. And you've got to be able to risk it and put your neck out there to show people. And let me tell you what, If you think that you're going to get by being Mr. Tough Guy and doing it all yourself, I'm going to fucking bulldoze you. And I mean that. Like, if you're not going to go help those people out, I'm going to go help them out. I'm going to go take care and I'm going to solve their problems. And you're not going to. And you know why? Because I've built up an entire team of people. I've got a whole fucking tribe of people that are all out here trying to help people out. You ain't going to beat me by yourself.
A lot of times I hear this with if like you are a trainer and like you don't want to have other trainers with you because like, oh, I do it this way. And
you know what I've heard trainers say that like, oh, I don't want to work with other people because I don't want them to know like how I do things. Like it's your secret. It's your little code. First of all, dude, come on. It's squats. People know how to fucking do this shit, right? The magic is not in the thing that you're doing. It's in how you connect with people, right? And when you're with a group of people, you learn from those other people. You're going to get more experience. You're going to learn how to do things better. So it all the way around is you have to include other people in your mission if you want to help people. Now, let me guess I can take a step back. Maybe you don't want to help people. Maybe you want a training business that doesn't help you. I don't know what the fuck that even means. But, you know, if your goal is that you want to go help people, you've got to include people in your mission.
it's a great thing to do.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. Hey, here comes the part where I'm telling you.
I'm including you in the mission.
I'm including you in the mission right now. Okay, this is it. But seriously, what we just talked about right here about like, you know, the lone wolf trainer or how people intrinsically want to be a part of a tribe. This is something that can dramatically change your business. Use this. And also, don't be selfish. Give it to somebody else. Give it to another trainer who can also use it, because this game is about raising the standard of the fitness industry. This is not about us all being on ourselves. I'm giving the secrets of my business to all of you so you can go help more people out, because my goal isn't to make money. My goal is to help people out.
And there's so many people that need help, and we can't tackle it alone.
I know I cannot do all of it. But the guy up in Minnesota, he needs help up there. It's too cold for me. I ain't doing that shit. Don't do that.
Someone take care of him.
Somebody take care of him. But I'm being for real. It's like and I also know that as long as my purpose is to help people get results, I can't get beat. Nobody's going to beat me because I'm already doing the thing that I fucking want to do. And there's no way to beat me because I'm just going to get better and better and better at it. But take some of these skills, use it and apply it yourself, and give it to somebody else. Let's all help more people. All right. Thank you guys for listening. I'll check you soon.